Two. I think, I think, I hope, I hope that I have my audio settings figured out. There's like 3 different places in OBS that you can go in and change settings for each audio source and each music source and desktop audio and all that. And like one of the places I had, was only showing track 3 instead of all the tracks. So I think I've got it fixed. Hope all you guys come back, and I appreciate the feedback on LinkedIn. Let me know that everything was jacked up. Should be good to go, and have Mary check it again. Good to go. She says we're good to go. So we got the thumbs up. Okay. So today, well, let's back up. Last night, my wife is out of town, and, Bachelor Rex decided to go get a huge box of donuts, a 44-ounce Dr. Pepper, and start binge watching Obi Wan Kenobe on Disney Plus. I've been loving it. There is some awesome behind the scenes stuff. So like filmmaker storytelling, seeing the equipment and how they're filming that show is super fun for me. Then kind of in conjunction with that, obviously I saw the Andor logo scene, or like, I guess the logo title on Disney Plus. And I'm like, hey, I know that font. That's agency. I just made a TikTok about agency with my kiddo. So like kind of funny that like it's all coming together. So anyway, the Andor logo, I'm going to play it real quick. Just a little snippet of the trailer here, and then we'll pause it on the logo. Boom, Andor logo. So that logo right there, being the fancy designer that I am, I immediately recognized that was agency. And I was like, oh, cool. So what I want to do today is just like show you how a major Hollywood studio, probably one of the biggest franchises in the world, like used a font that like everyday designers use day in and day out. This used to be the font from one of my businesses. So, it's definitely a font that I know well. And what gave it away for me really, really easily was the R. The R in this logo is really easy to identify as agency. So I wanted to just kind of take a little minute to show you like even a major blockbuster, I guess it's not a movie, it's a show, but like Star Wars franchise is using a font with very simple modifications. So what I'm going to do here is we're just going to Google Andor logo to use for reference. And we're going to get some background music because life's more fun with background music. Makes me feel cooler and like vibey when I'm just like hanging out with some background going on. See if I can get this chat to show up because it's more fun when we're chatting. There we go. It's supposed to see video because we can only hear audio. I think the video is working. So, Monet, I don't know, let me know if you can still see the video or whatever. Seems like nobody can see the video. Weird. I don't know. Strange. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I've got the screen showing right here, Andor logo. So we're going to take this image. We're just going to copy it. I'm going to bring it over into Illustrator. I'm going to paste it, make it bigger. Oh, geez. That's a terrible image. Let's see. Let's get a bigger version. There we go. Negative fun, whatever. Okay, so I have OCD apparently, so got to make sure everything is centered up. So I'm gonna start a new text. I'm gonna make it bigger, and look, I already have agency loaded. Cool. So I'm gonna go Andor, and you should immediately be able to kind of tell that, wow, this looks agency FB-esque. That R is very immediately recognizable as the R from agency. So one thing that I do notice now that I'm looking at it a little bit closer is the O is actually just a round O rather than this agency O. So they must have changed it up a little bit there. I'm probably not going to change that for what, for what we're doing here, but we'll just kind of keep rocking it. So what I like to do is copy that layer and expand it so that I can start playing with the actual text. I'm looking at this. Looks like we've got the D and the O and the R is all lined up. So that's going to be like the main change that we're going to make here. So I'm going to take this letter form, smash it over here till it touches. Take the R over here, smash it till it touches. So that's looking pretty good. and my jam music stopped. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that the music stopped. It's supposed to loop, but we'll just stop it and I'll go over here and fix it. Maybe we'll fix it. Maybe we won't. Loop. There we go. Okay, so now we're already starting to look more Andor-esque here. We're gonna come in and actually get rid of these little points on the A. Shift M and get rid of that sucker, and then OCD Rex is gonna kick in and I'm gonna get rid of these actual anchor points. That comes in handy if you decide to modify the font in any way, shape, or form. So I'm looking at this now. The D is rounded at the top, so we're good there. We might as well take this while we're at it, turn it red, so we can kind of be matchy-matchy there. So I need to fill in the bottom of this D, and I need to make the O blank. So what we're gonna do here, again, this is gonna be a little bit different because we're just gonna use the agency O. But I'm gonna go Shift M, and I'm gonna fill in that middle layer so I have that selectable and the outline selectable. And I'm actually gonna copy this and then delete it. So we're looking pretty good there, right? So what I wanna do here is I'm just gonna add a little rectangle. There's probably better ways to do this, but you know, in a pinch, when I'm going quick on a live stream, we're just gonna fill it in like that, and I'm going to go there, and I'm gonna add this little area, and I'm gonna delete that shape. So now I've got this little area there. Control Z to make it go back. So now if I delete this, you can see that the only area we need to fill in again is this top of the O. So I'm gonna Control Z that. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna make myself a little box to reference. I'm gonna use the shape builder tool to add that shape, delete the rest of the box. So again, I have that little shape there, Control Z, and I'm going to delete the O. So there's that. And then honestly, like, I bet the designer just went like this. They're like, oh, that looks too much like agency. I'm just gonna round it off. And there you go. That, my friends, let's see, I don't know, you can probably see it. I'll move it over here. That would be the Andor logo in like 2 minutes. So again, Hollywood blockbuster films from Lucasfilms logo took 2 minutes to design. So all you guys out there worried about it, your designs are good enough. You are good enough, and you can make content and designs for Blockbuster Studios. Anyway, I hope that video ended up working out for everybody. I don't want to sit there and drone on and on and on. I was just going to make a quick video to kind of showcase, hey, this is Agency FB. It's a font that's in common use. Major studio used it. Slight modifications, not very much. You know, it was pretty quick to turn that logo into pretty much exactly the Andor logo. Kind of fun, just quick way to kind of get the creative juices flowing for your Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, for your Wednesday morning. Yeah, so anyway, if you don't know who I am, I don't know how you'd be watching this video if you don't know, but like, I'm Rex Allen. We're in a creative agency called Stoke Ship, where we design cool stuff like this, logos, brands, then we also make videos like I'm doing right now. So if you watched the first one, you'll see that I kind of had some technical difficulties getting the sound going, but now should be good to go. Hope you enjoyed the stream. All my friends were in here on LinkedIn the first time, and now I'm not seeing any of them on here, so they must have been like, oh, that Rex guy doesn't have his crap together. But anyway, stoked to have you here. Hopefully that was kind of a fun little illustration of how easy it is to design Blockbuster logos. And yeah, if this is your first time seeing me, stick around, check out some of the other videos that I've got wherever you're watching. Connect with me on LinkedIn. And I will see you in the next one, if I can figure out how to shut the stream down correctly. So anyway,